Steve, what does the turnout number from November tell us about the runoffs?
You know, Shep, it's really interesting here. Take a look. We start with the presidential race in Georgia. Just because Biden showed a Democrat could, under the right circumstances for them, actually win the state. But now compare what happened to that Senate race that was basically a one-on-one, the Perdue-Ossoff race that's going into the runoff. And there's the difference there. You know, Ossoff actually came in second, even as Joe Biden was winning at the top of the ticket. Ossoff, 88,000 votes behind Perdue. Biden winning by almost 12,000 votes. So that's a swing of about 100,000 votes. The challenge for Democrats, it's particularly in this region here, the deep blue region in metro Atlanta. Basically, in a lot of these counties, Ossoff won them all, Biden won them all, but Ossoff didn't win them by as much as Joe Biden won them. So the challenge for Democrats in these runoffs, whether it's the Ossoff seat or the Perdue seat, I should say, or the open seat there, the challenge for Democrats is to try to get to Biden levels of turnout and support in the Atlanta metro area. They weren't able to do that in November. And on the flip side, the challenge for Republicans, with all of this infighting you're seeing now and talking about here, all of the red areas in this state, a lot of rural areas of this state that are overwhelmingly Republican, where Trump got overwhelming turnout, overwhelming support. Will the Republicans get that with what we're seeing right now?
Yeah, it's a good question. For our viewers at home, it looks weird, right? That's because Steve's on a robotically controlled camera, and at the moment the robot's not working. This is why we need people. But I do have one more question. Money is pouring into these races, almost $250 million. Any evidence that it makes a difference?
Well, this is an interesting thing we learned, I think, in the November election, Shep. This is the money, as of Election Day, this is the money we know was coming into these candidates. As you say, a lot more now that it has the entire world's attention. But just take a look here. These were the five best-funded Democratic Senate candidates in November, all of them challenging Republican incumbents. Look at this, over $100 million in South Carolina, $90 million in Kentucky. What did all of that money buy them? 4 losses and a 2-point win here. I mean, look at that, over $100 million and a 10-point loss there. You could even look at it this way. In some cases, Kentucky Democrats spent more than $100 per vote, $200 per vote in Maine. So if money alone, pouring that money in, could do it for Democrats, they'd probably already have that majority. It's probably going to take more than whatever they could pour into Georgia between now and January 5th.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.